Hello.
We're here at City College at the Art Studio interviewing Robert Hromec, talking about a little bit of his work and what's won in the Art Award from Liquitex company. We're going to discuss some of his work and ask him what inspired him to do some of his work and how he found his experience here at City College. How are you doing this afternoon?
Hi, how are you, Andrew?
Okay, that's good. All right, well, how long have you been interested in art and how long have you been painting?
I think I've been interested in my work, I mean, in art for all of my life, which would be probably more than 25 years. And actually, I can say that I was born with a brush in my hand in hospital. And literally, I started to look at art magazines and art books from my early age.
And how would you describe the type of work you do?
Well, I would describe it as a mixed media paintings where I use...
Okay, now seems to...
Hi Andrew.
All right. Well, we're here at City College at the Art Studio with Robert Hromec, talking about some of his work and what inspired him to do some of his paintings, and what's won him the Art Award from Liquitex. Okay, well, Robert, how long have you been interested in art, and how long have you been painting?
I think I've been interested in art for all of my life, and literally I've been painting from the age of 5 or 4. I can really remember that. And from my early childhood, I had access to many art history books, art museums, and actually my family had artistic friends, so I spent long hours in their studios, and I went to theater, to concerts, so I had a big experience in art.
So you've been familiar with art basically all of your life?
Yes, that's correct.
That's great. Well, how would you describe the type of work you do, some of the works we see hanging up here today?
I think I would describe it as a mixed media paintings, where I want to mix 3 different medias, which is paintings. You can actually see it, this blue color is made in painting, and also these red stripes. Then it's drawing. This is done in drawing, basically by hand. All of these figures I did in one-line drawing, and then it's printmaking, where I try to print different kinds of found textures of the objects, and actually the painting and drawing, it's the subject of painting and drawing, it's just my subjective or dreamed world, and by this by printmaking of I'm trying to print different kinds of found objects. In this case, it's a bubble wrap, which is produced by our society, and I'm trying to connect my dreamed world with the reality, with the real world, and that causes, or that brings these figures to reality. And what can I say about my art? I'm trying the main topic or the main focus of my art is human beings, and it's its experience, its interaction within themselves, within each other, within their own bodies, as you can see right now, where I use many different facial expressions, just to kind of simulate, to create a movement, to put this figure into the motion. And then it's interaction with the real world, which I achieved by this printed material. And I think, well, there is much more, but it's about human experience, and these figures, I can say, I'm not thinking of no particular race when I'm drawing them. You can see that they are bald-headed, and sometimes it's even very hard to recognize its gender.
Okay, that's very nice. Now, how do you find the art program at City College compared to other schools you've attended?
I've been at City College for the last 4 years, and before that I attended one private school in Brooklyn. And I can say that I think it's just as good as the one I used to go to. And the professors are excellent here at City College, and I've been literally studying here all the like painting, printmaking. I did some sculpture, computer graphics. So I just got very overall view of the art department at the CCNY.
And how do you find the facilities here at City College to work with?
I think they're excellent. Excellent. Just the thing that everything is located under one roof in one building. But my main focus at the City College was printmaking and painting, and I think printmaking facilities should be much larger, and they should get more space from the art department.
And what were some of the highlights during your stay at City College?
As I said, I found the art department at CCNY very supportive. Especially I found a big help in Professor Michi Itami, who helped me a lot, and throughout her critiques I really enhanced my art and put it on higher level. And I've been awarded the Kahn Award for 4 times. Then I got Eggers Award in '95 and Dean's Prize in '94. And so, as I said, I really found the City College a very nice place to be, with its diversity of students, of cultures, of different habits, points of view. Especially the students helped me a lot with its ethnic diversity. That we really held long talks about art and about what we want to do and our experience in art.
That's great. Now, I just understand that you recently graduated from City College, is that correct?
Yes, in June '95. Yeah, I graduated.
Great. Now you mentioned Michi Itami. Have there been any other? Oh, now Robert, I understand that you recently graduated from City College.
Yes, I did in June '95. So I'm fresh graduate of City College.
Terrific, great. What are your plans beyond City College? Are you intending to attend graduate school at City or at any other school?
Well, I definitely would like to enter a graduate program either at the City College, where I was accepted, or at Hunter College.
Terrific. You mentioned Michi Itami. Have there been any art professors who you found very applicable or relevant to the type of work you do, or helpful to the type of work you do?
Yes, last semester I took independent study with Professor L. Loving. He helped me also a lot throughout his critiques and opinions at my art. But it was, I think, primarily Michi Itami, with whom I spent the last 4 years.
Terrific. That's great. Terrific. And which of your works got you selected for the Liquitex Awards?
These 3 paintings are from the series of 3 dancers. Actually, there are 5 paintings like that, and in this series. And I got this award for these 3 paintings. And this Liquitex Excellence in Art Award, it's a worldwide competition, and it's awarded to excellence in art, in painting, I say, to graduate and undergraduate students.
Terrific. Now, the name of this piece is?
3 Dancers, number 2.
Okay. And basically, this is the same method of drawing printmaking and painting, is that correct?
Yes, this is the same method. I think I forgot to say that I got inspired by these 3 dancers by Egyptian wall paintings. And these paintings are done in subtle colors, which I selected them because they are very similar to these Egyptian wall paintings. and I think they are all the same.
Great. And this piece is, what's the name of it?
This is Three Dancers number 5, and that one is Three Dancers number 4.
Great, terrific. Terrific. Now, this being a worldwide competition, how did you react when you were awarded the $500 award?
I mean, it's a big honor to be one of the recipients of this award, and it makes you feel really good that there is also someone else who likes your art, and I think it's good for your own.
So were you felt encouraged by the award, that being a worldwide competition, that they actually selected one of your pieces? How did it make you feel?
It made me feel very good.
Would you recommend City College to any of your friends or family interested in studying art?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think our department here, it's a nice place to be, and you find a big support in teachers, and you have a great facilities here. Especially there is a great computer lab. I don't think there is any better at any school in New York City. And the only thing is that I think printmaking should get bigger facilities.
But you would recommend City College to any of your friends or family?
Yes, yes, yes. I already did so.
Terrific, that's great. Now, what ideas, if any, would you suggest in making the art program at City College better, besides the printmaking you mentioned? As we are aware, there are many budget cuts and programs being cut. And we know that the program helped you a lot in growing as an art student. Would you recommend adding any suggestions towards making a program here better?
I think they should open more classes, like critique classes, where students would meet and discuss their work with different professors and teachers. And then I think I would put there more art history classes. But my overall view is that City College is a really good school.
Terrific.
Very nice place to be.
Terrific. Well, Robert, it's been a pleasure interviewing you, and I really enjoy your works, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, now, Robert, how would you describe the type of work you do?
I could describe it as a mixed media paintings. Oh, okay.
Now, Robert, how would you describe the type of work you do?
I can describe my work, what I'm doing right now, as a mixed media paintings where I'm trying to combine few different kinds of medias, which is painting, printmaking, and drawing. As I can point to the painting, these blue areas and the red areas are done in painting. This is drawing. All of the figures are done in one-line drawings. And printmaking, you can find on the top the white spot that's printed bubble wrap, which is found object, which I found on the street one day. I think human figures are the topic of my artwork, and bringing them together and trying to interact them within each other, within themselves, and with their surrounding world. Actually, trying to bring them to the real world, I am achieving by this texture, which was produced by the society, by the industry. And what I can say about the figures, I think they are of no particular race. They are bold-headed, and sometimes it's very hard to even describe their gender. With the drawing, I'm achieving motion. This is circle of life. With the drawing, I am putting a different facial expressions of figures, also achieving a kind of sense of motion, different kinds of textures also. I use a lithographic oil stick. Basically here the painting is interacting with the human body. It's penetrating the female. I think my figures are coming out of Egyptian art. I can say Egyptian drawings. All of these subtle colors remind me of these Egyptian wall paintings. And I think my art is about human experience, about what we learned from ourselves, what we learned from the real world. I think the figures in my paintings or mixed media paintings are very idealistic. They are not distracted by the presence. They are my dreamed world. The only thing which is a reminder of presence, the real society, it's this texture. And I think there is much more, but that's it for now.
Terrific. Thanks for explaining that to us. Now, how do you find the arts programs here at City College compared to other schools you've attended?
I found the art programs at the City College as good as anywhere else. Before I entered City College, which was at Fall 91, which is 4 years from now, I went to one private school in Brooklyn, and literally I didn't find any difference between the school I used to go and City College.
Great. How do you find the facilities in City College for the types of work you create?
Facilities are excellent here. Just the thing that the studios, printmaking, painting, photography. Yeah, I got it.
Robert, how do you find the facilities here at City College for some of the works that you create?
I found the facilities at City College very, very good. I can say excellent for the type of work I'm creating because of this mixing of medias. It's very useful to have a studio, painting, printmaking, photography lab, computer lab on one level, actually under one roof in one building, which is very helpful. You don't have to travel a lot with your paintings. Everything is right here. Most of my time I spend in printmaking. I can say the only problem with printmaking is that they need much more space than they got nowadays. And otherwise, I think it's a perfect place to be for any students.
Terrific.
It's a diversity of students, different cultures, different habits, helped me a lot with my work.
Terrific. What were some of the highlights during your stay at City College? Awards or exhibits or anything?
Highlights of my stay at City College were a few awards I was awarded by our department, which I found very supportive for my work. I won Connors Award 4 times. I won Eggers Award in 1995 and Dean's Prize in 1994. Besides that, I entered many competitions out of school where a few of my works were selected and exhibited throughout the United States. Also recently, at the beginning of this year, my professor and mentor of my program, Professor Michi Itami, curated a printmaking show throughout the United States, and she included 2 of my prints there.
That's very nice. Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Um,
And I stood up. Yeah.
Okay, let's go again.
all right, now, Robert, you mentioned Professor Michi Itami at City College as your mentor. Have there been any other art professors who have been of any help or any inspiration towards the type of work you do at City College?
Besides her, it was L. Loving, with whom I... Okay. One more time.
This side.
Yeah.
All right, actually. Now, Robert, have there been any, you mentioned Professor Michi Itami, have there been any other art professors at City College who have been mentors or any help to the type of work you do?
Yes, there have been many other professors which I found very helpful to my work, especially L. Loving, with whom I taken an independent study last year. Then it was Professor Annette Weintraub, with whom I taken computer graphics. I got very fascinated with the big use of computer graphic. Actually, I scanned few of my slides to computer and created a kind of different images from what I'm doing nowadays. Then it was Professor Rose Diamond, with whom I taken multimedia class. I created few movies with her, which was very fascinating for me. It's like different kind of world, computers.
But Professor Michi Itami has been one of your mentors and has been one of the most biggest inspirations to your work, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I found a big help and really good advices from Michi Itami, and she helped me a lot throughout the last 4 years at the City College. She's an excellent professor, and throughout her reviews and critiques of my work, I really enhanced my work, and I can say I put it on a higher level.
That's great. That's terrific. Now, Robert, which of your works got you selected for the Liquitex Award?
For the Liquitex Award, they got me selected these 3 mixed media paintings, which is from all of those are from the series of 3 dancers. As you can see, on each of these paintings are 3 big figures, and these are called 3 dancers. It's 3 dancers number 2. This one is 3 dancers number 5, and the last one is 3 dancers number 4.
Now, Robert, how would you describe the methods? Are they 3 different methods you mentioned? Drawing, printmaking, and painting. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Maybe we can select this work for now. You can see that this is drawing. It's a charcoal drawing, also pencil drawing, different colored pencils. And I am drawing figures, one-line figures. And I'm creating a motion with very loose strokes of pencil. Then it's painting. This background it's black painted. This white is painting. This red is painted. This red stripe symbolizes our blood, which the figures are dancing around. It's I can say like circle of life here going on. This is printed. This is a bubble wrap I found on the street, and it's printed on the top of the painting. So I am achieving overlapping with these medias, which kind of creates depth of the painting. And then it's like these different textures are drawn by lithographic pencil. These human figures that I said are inspired by Egyptian wall paintings, those very neat drawing of pharaohs and the people. I think that's it.
Great, terrific. Now, this being a worldwide competition, the Liquid Sex Awards, how did you react when you were awarded the $500 grant?
I was very happy. I awarded, when I got the award, the Liquitex Art Award, I was very happy when I opened the letter and I read first few lines, because it's a really good feeling when you find someone else who likes your work and who thinks that you could take it somewhere. And I could really use the material which I was awarded.
That's great, fantastic, terrific. Now, Robert, would you recommend City College to any of your friends or family interested in studying art?
Yes, I would recommend City College to anybody whom I know, because City College, with its ethnic diversity, with wonderful facilities, it's really, with its professors, it's a very nice place to be, and I found it very encouraging for my work, and it's just a terrific place to be.
Great, it's good news. Now, Robert, what ideas, if any, would you suggest in making the art program at City College better?
I would suggest, to create the art program at City College better, I would suggest just to give printmaking more room for its facilities, to create new classes like art critique class, where students would meet and discuss their work with different professors, maybe more art historic classes, but my overall view is that it's an excellent school to be.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations on your $500 art grant, and it was a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Okay.
Thanks. I was kind of really uptight. I just put it, I will just, yeah.